When the crocodile bit the elephant's trunk, it had no idea it was making the biggest mistake of its life. The enraged giant lifted the reptile, smashed it against the water's surface, and then started trampling it. Simply amazing. In this video, we'll show you several other cases like this one, where predators faced fierce resistance from animals they never should have messed with. Are you ready? Then let's get started. Number 10. In South America, there are giant otters, true masters at pulling off incredible feats. In this footage, the giant otters take on the jaguar, the third largest feline in the world. But the opponents don't care about that. Against just one giant otter, the jaguar would easily win the fight. But the whole group was able to show the big cat they weren't playing around. A large giant otter, about the size of a lynx, armed with sharp teeth and great speed, can do serious damage to the jaguar's beautiful coat, and the big cat is fully aware of that. The jaguar tries to intimidate the otters to get a chance to leap and attack one of them, hoping to drag it out of the water and onto dry land. But they act like a small army and counterattack the big cat. The jaguar realizes that if it jumps into the water, its enemies will immediately attack from all sides and drown it. So the big cat backs off and gives up on the attack. Number 9. This young crocodile, although not in its best shape, has the advantage of being lighter than an adult reptile, which allows it to run quickly and attack an entire family of wild boars. However, this reptile underestimated its opponent. Maybe the leader of the wild boar family charged at the crocodile to protect its relatives, since these animals have incredible value. If the reptile had been older and more experienced, the wild boar's fate would have been tragic. But this young crocodilian, lacking combat experience, ended up leveling the playing field in the battle. The wild boar tramples its enemy, attacks with its tusks, and forces the reptile to abandon the attack. Although the wild boar's tusks are not yet long and powerful enough to pierce the crocodile's scales, the numerous internal injuries will certainly make it clear to the reptile that it chose the wrong target. Number 8. If the enemy poses a great danger, wild boars choose to flee. This lioness was convinced that these animals were already panicking and that it would be an easy task to secure her meal by attacking one of the wild boars. During her hunt, she unexpectedly came across a family of wild boars and was quick enough to catch one and hold it down. Was victory already guaranteed for her? Definitely not. The leader of the wild boar family realized that one of its members was in danger and didn't abandon it. He came back to attack the lioness, a predator twice his size. The wild boar's quick and powerful strike was so impactful that it not only threw the lioness far away, but also made her instantly release her prey. The wild feline did not expect this turn of events. The wild boar's tusks nearly tore open the lioness's belly during the attack, forcing her to flee from the enraged boars. Number 7. This lioness, without a doubt, deeply regretted attacking this wild beast. Although it's common for this species to simply try to run away and for the predator to just need to grab and bring it down, this particular wildebeest turned out to be a tireless fighter. He managed to injure the lioness with the sharp tips of his horns, landing a precise blow. The feline survived only because her opponent wasn't able to pierce her throat with the attack, but even so, it was an extremely painful experience. Getting into a duel with such a formidable enemy was, without a doubt, a huge mistake made by this lioness. However, this episode was not a one-time incident. Another wild beast was able to face 2 lionesses at the same time. With his horns, he lifted one of the lionesses into the air, ignoring the attacks from the other feline who was biting him. In this other footage, we see the impressive resilience of this wild beast in the face of a large group of hunting lionesses. Watch how he leaped over the lionesses, escaping the ambush, and at an impressive speed, broke through the encirclement by running toward the water to get rid of his enemies. Number 6. In a battle between an armadillo and a snake, who do you think would win? Well, you might be surprised by the outcome of this duel. This snake thought it could easily win a fight against an armadillo. This animal is considered small and peculiar, but it possesses surprising speed. With its protective shell and incredibly quick reflexes, the armadillo prevents the snake's venom from penetrating its body. It counterattacks, grabbing the snake and taking it out in a matter of seconds, thanks to its incredibly strong jaws. The armadillo made it clear to the snake that messing with a fierce armadillo is a bad idea. Number 5. Impalas are excellent swimmers. In this footage, we witness an impala entering the water and escaping its predators at the last moment, thanks to its incredible reflexes. The animal swims quickly, putting more and more distance between itself and its enemies. However, on the other side of the river, a herd of hippos is grazing. We know that the impala poses no threat to the hippos, but these big guys are extremely territorial animals and don't like to get unexpected visitors. A 3-ton hippo approaches the impala and has no intention of just scaring the animal, which had escaped an attack just minutes earlier. With its enormous mouth, capable of swallowing an impala whole, and a devastating bite that can easily break the smaller animal's spine, the hippo poses an imminent danger. However, the impala, with its incredible determination, also manages to escape this attack, dodging at the very last moment. The impala's life was put on the line twice within a matter of minutes, but the predators underestimated their victim's determination, resulting in their own defeat in this battle. Number 4. The lioness was able to chase down and catch up with this zebra, but she had no idea what a strong and resilient animal she was up against. The big cat leaps onto the zebra and throws it off balance, bringing it down to the ground. The lioness tries at every moment to bite the zebra's neck while holding it with her sharp claws. The zebra feels the pain, but realizes that if it gives in and lets the lioness finally complete her attack, things will get even worse. So, with frantic determination, the zebra gets up and does everything it can to shake off the big cat clinging to its back. The lioness doesn't give up easily and holds her prey tightly, waiting for the moment when the zebra will become exhausted. At a certain point, the wild feline ends up falling and unintentionally lets the zebra escape. The striped animal runs far away from the big cat. The lioness thought the herbivore would be easy prey, but ended up without a meal. Number 3, this group of wolves are experienced hunters who have seen a lot in their lives, including mothers fiercely fighting for their young. But this is the first time they've tried to attack the calf of a giant moose. Wolves are known for their ability to chase prey over long distances, but moose are tough enough to outrun their predators for many kilometers without getting exhausted. Many predators underestimate the immense strength of these giant moose and often end up getting the worst of it. In this footage, the mother and her calf made the most of all their advantages. The female ran from her pursuers for a long time and stopped in the middle of this small lake. It seems that the animal with the longer legs has the upper hand here, since the wolves have to leap out of the water to grab its throat. The wolves aren't very interested in the female herself. Their main target is the moose calf. They try to distract the mother to get closer to the calf, but it's proving to be a tough task. The pack tries to attack in every way, but the mother moose manages to protect her calf effectively, and the wolves end up giving up on the attack. Not even a pack of wolves was able to win the battle against a mother determined to protect her calf. It's really impressive, isn't it? Number 2, when an unsuspecting dog tries to attack a kangaroo, it might just be signing its own defeat. Even a young kangaroo is capable of teaching a big dog a tough lesson, landing precise and powerful blows with its legs. This dog is bigger than a kangaroo, but when it's on all fours, its head is much more exposed than the kangaroo's. The dog thinks it has cornered its prey toward the water, but in reality, it's a trap. Kangaroos aren't just strong. These animals are also quite smart and know exactly how to defend themselves in all kinds of situations. Number 1, in this impressive footage, we have this gorilla who's completely terrified of the leopard that's about to attack him. We don't know the outcome of this conflict, but just by the look of fear on the gorilla's face, the leopard probably came out on top in this duel. Would you have the guts to fight a wild animal? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more amazing content about the animal world, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you next time, folks.